Okay, so I'm going to do a logbook with a reasonable uh, high quantity. I mean, not super high, but yeah, let's just try it. So this build is not super fast, but it's just pretty safe. So so basically you just dive into the mobs and start the cremation on earth dismembering. I still think the best place for this build to shine is the simu. It's relatively cheap and still you have enough damage to pay off your simu emblems because they are really cheap these days, so like just 30 kills or something. But beyond that, you can also do the relatively comfortable. So it depends on like whether you want to play really fast. So like I'm just killing things and yeah, I don't care about dying. So yeah, literally you just sit in the sitting in the between the mobs and yeah, you just don't die. And of course you don't care. So I think for the simu, there are two mods that is potentially annoying. So like for this, you just sit there and you don't die. And there's one mod that removes you 10% of the. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, you don't die. So here, I think. So there's one mod that will remove 10% of your energy shield, and that is pretty. And I think it's for all the CI builds that is a little bit annoying. So I would just avoid that. You can just play it safe, play it really slow, but yeah, I would just avoid the mods. And the other is the overwhelm physical damage. Then the one is fine, but since we have super high armor, so we have like full endurance charge and okay, there's a dungeon here. So full endurance charge and like with some yeah, so bleeding could be problem. So just sit there and yeah, wait for regen. And yeah, bleeding I think it's fine. So because if you have like a lot of mobs, actually it's safer that way. But like if you just got hit really hard by the physical and you can't restore your literal health back and you cannot regen use your Aegis aura, so that can be a little bit annoying. But yeah, as you can see, the main reason why I'm like putting it pretty slow is because my old man's reflection. So I'm just playing it really slow. If you're just running around like crazy, it's actually pretty fast. Okay, so let me just clean up this. This is the hardest part, but again, it doesn't really matter. That was the first time I activated the mountain shield. So yeah, you basically don't really care, and yeah. So again, so if there are not that many mobs, then restoring can be a problem. But you can just stand there and wait till wait for you to reach back. So this is like really bad. I mean, this is pretty cheap. So like just 8 kills logbook, and yeah. So we don't have tons of decks. We just have 17 decks. That is already yes, already like quite some currency we made. But of course, you don't really do logbooks like this. You would do always do the Fujin one. Yeah. So I play is really slow because my APM is low, but and the kingdom speed is not slow. So yeah, I think this build is decent.